In a quiet, isolated village surrounded by dense forests, there was a centuries-old mansion known as the Blackwood Manor. The villagers believed the mansion was cursed, haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants who met tragic ends. For years, no one dared to enter the decaying mansion, fearing the stories of those who had vanished after stepping inside. One stormy night, a young journalist named Alex arrived in the village. Drawn by the tales of the haunted mansion, Alex saw an opportunity to write a groundbreaking story. Despite warnings from the locals, Alex was determined to uncover the truth behind the legends of Blackwood Manor. Armed with a flashlight and a recorder, Alex entered the mansion just as the storm intensified. The air inside was heavy and cold, filled with the scent of damp wood and decay. As Alex explored the dark hallways, the old floorboards creaked underfoot, echoing through the silence. Alex reached the grand staircase, which led to the upper floors. As the journalist ascended, the walls seemed to close in, and the air grew colder. Suddenly, the flashlight flickered and died, plunging Alex into darkness. Reaching for a lighter, Alex noticed a faint, eerie glow coming from one of the rooms down the hall. Curiosity overcoming fear, Alex approached the room. Inside, the glow emanated from a large, antique mirror hanging on the wall. The mirror's surface shimmered, and as Alex stared into it, shapes began to form. Faces, twisted with agony, seemed to press against the glass, their mouths moving silently, as if trying to speak. Then, a whisper filled the room, chilling Alex to the bone. The voices were faint, but Alex could discern them saying, "Help us, release us, free us." The journalist's heart raced as the voices grew louder and more insistent. Suddenly the door slammed shut, and the room plunged into darkness. The whispers turned into anguished screams, and the faces in the mirror became more distinct, their eyes wide with terror. Alex realized that these were the spirits of the mansion's former inhabitants, trapped within the mirror. In a panic, Alex turned to leave, but the door would not budge. The screams echoed in Alex's ears, and the temperature dropped further, making the air almost unbearable. Desperate, Alex smashed the mirror with a nearby chair. The glass shattered, and with it, the room was engulfed in a deafening silence. For a moment, Alex thought it was over. But as the dust settled, the broken shards of the mirror began to move, forming words on the floor. "Now, you are one of us." Alex felt a cold grip on the shoulders, turning to see shadowy figures emerging from the walls, their faces the same as those in the mirror. They reached out, their eyes filled with sorrow and a desperate need for freedom. Alex tried to scream, but no sound came out. The shadows enveloped Alex, pulling the journalist into the darkness. The next morning, the storm had passed, and the villagers found the mansion empty, save for a broken mirror and Alex's belongings. No trace of Alex was ever found, and the villagers knew that another soul had been claimed by the curse of Blackwood Manor. From that day, the mansion stood as a reminder of the dangers that lurked within, its halls forever haunted by the whispering shadows of those trapped inside.